excited. I think we had a taste of what it was like last year and the caliber of players and the quality of the tournament. So hopefully, we can go do a lot better than we did last year.
Yeah, very excited. Obviously, from what happened last season with the success that we had.
The butterflies are there, the energies are up, and the excitement levels are really high.
Keshav, you're captaining Durban Super Giants. How excited you are for the start of this league?
Yeah, very much excited. I think we had a taste of what it was like last year and the caliber of players and the quality of the tournament. So hopefully, we can go do a lot better than we did last year and build on those performances that we did do well, and hopefully go the whole way this year.
And you just played the test format, the longest format, and now the shortest format. How do you see that series?
Yeah, look, I think the transition is always a lot different from Test cricket to T20 cricket. But having said that, I think when a game lasts 2 days, it feels like T20 cricket. But yeah, no, I think I've been in the nets for a little bit with the boys, and then hopefully building up nicely towards the game on Thursday.
And talking about the kind of series it was, what do you have to say about it?
Pardon?
The series you played, what about that?
The one that passed now?
Huh?
The one
that passed now?
Yeah, it's really exciting. I think India is always a fierce opponent, and if you want to be the best in the world, you've got to grade yourself against the best in the world. So it was a really good challenge and a really exciting series that passed.
And how do you see this league as a preparation for the upcoming T20 World Cup? As preparation for you and all the South African players?
Yeah, I think it's brilliant preparation. The standard of cricket is really high. The quality is exceptional. But having said that, I think it's a great display of talent, and it shows how strong the league is. Playing against some of the world-class cricketers that you are going to be faced with in a World Cup in a couple of months' time. So it's good preparation to start the process now.
Whenever you take the field, the song is played.
Yeah, that is my entrance song. Obviously, I'm a staunch devotee of Lord Hanuman and Lord Ram. So yeah, I think it's a fitting song when I enter.
Hayden, excited, butterflies in the stomach, thoughts ahead of SA20.
Yeah, it is very exciting. Second edition this time round, and last year it was a fantastic competition to be a part of, and a great start to what I believe will be a huge tournament moving forward. So very excited, the butterflies are there, the energies are up, and the excitement levels are really high.
What's the cricket culture that you bring in from IPL to something like SA20, which is in its infancy?
Yeah, I think you appreciate IPL a whole lot more because, well, not a whole lot more, but you have a huge appreciation for it because of how successful it's been for so many years. And then you get SA20, that's a really fresh competition now in its second edition. And as a player, some guys are affiliated to one team in both competitions, and you end up playing for a lot of pride from that regard as well. So you can marry the fact that overseas players have lots of responsibilities in whichever league it is, but SA20 IPL is very much like that. So those are the exciting things to look forward to, and I think can grow each player from year to year.
I'm tempted to ask, I just saw your performance recently. Were you batting on a different wicket? I saw your performance. Please, come on. At least one question. It's about him. It's not about anyone else. It's his form. What question? It's about his form. What question I should please? Come on. Cool.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's fine. You want to come this way? Come this way. Come this way.
So, Aiden, with the kind of form you have been in, scoring a century coming into this league, how big is the confidence booster? And the way you were batting, can we say, were you batting on a different wicket?
Yeah, it's nice to play a knock like that, and it fills you with confidence as a player, and to be able to take that now into SA20 is a nice place to be for myself, but you still respect the fact that you're going into a new competition and a new game, and you do have to reset. It is a different format, of course, so try to get all of those things aligned, and if the form can continue, I'd really appreciate that. But there are no guarantees, as we all know.
So, how excited you are ahead of this SA20 league, and how are you looking forward to it playing for Pal Royals?
Yeah, very excited. Obviously, from what happened last season with the success that we had, I'm really looking forward to this year. As everyone's mentioned already, big crowds, a lot of entertainment, and seriously good players all the way through the country. So, very excited. It's been a big build-up, and it's now crunch time.
David, last season, you can look at me. David, just last season, you guys were quite heavily reliant on Butler up front. Do you feel that the load needs to be spread a bit more amongst the batters if you are going to go a bit further?
Yeah, definitely. We definitely underperformed, I think, as a whole, in the batting unit, and we still got to the semis. So, if there are guys that do contribute throughout this year, that's going to go to a big way in the competition. It is important to put on big runs in the competition, so definitely something that the guys know already, and very excited to kind of get that underway and perform and put in big performances.
David, just in terms of your role at the Royals, I mean, you kind of call the shot, so where are you going to bat?
I'm going to look to bat 4, depending. Obviously, we're going to keep things quite flexible, but look to bat number 4, yeah. Yeah, I think if you look at the IPL, starting this league, 15, 16 years ago, what it's done to the depth of Indian cricket in terms of the younger players coming through and getting exposure with the international players, I don't think it gets better than that. So for me, the competition, the standard is really high, with the overseas coming in and boosting the level of competition, and a month spending a month together with the younger guys at breakfast, lunch, dinner, training sessions, during the game, constantly talking and learning from each other is the best way of growth. So definitely going to help the younger guys, in their performances and how they think about the game. So for me, that's definitely a standout in the competition. And then playing in front of bigger crowds than normal. Back in India, they're always huge crowds, but here in South Africa, we had great turnouts in the crowd department. And for the younger guys to play in front of crowds like that, it adds a little bit more pressure. And to play under that pressure is what the guys need.
Hi, I'm from ITV India. My question is, what the commissioner said that this is a great format, great learnings from India. But do you think the learning has been quite great, but when you look back at your hundreds, it hasn't been successful? In fact, the ethos from the MCC president is to demolish 50 over games as well, bilateral. Do you think India needs to do that?
Any last question?
How do you take these leagues, SA20 league, as preparation for the upcoming World Cup, this league in particular?
I think it's a big one. I mean, there's obviously the IPL, there's this competition, so a lot of guys are in this competition and in IPL leading into the World Cup. So it's the more games played, the more experience gained. So I think it's obviously leads really nicely into June for the World Cup. And as I mentioned, all the crowds, the expectation of players adds to all the pressure. So that's what the guys need, and it's going to be great preparation and a great platform for June.
Thanks, guys.